Here in sunny Sweden, the daily maximums are well below freezing point, and snow is thick on the ground. Can the snow quench the fire of the potent Audi RSQ3 Sportback? It's time to find out.
There's been an RSQ3 in the local Audi range in the past, but this new model brings with it a slinkier Sportback variant as well. The RSQ3 and RSQ3 Sportback may be SUVs, but they both recall the rally-winning ways of the Audi Quattro Coupe from the 1980s. All-wheel drive and sporty suspension calibration play a part in that, and Audi claims that the RSQ3 will reach 100 km/h in less than 5 seconds.
At the heart of this small SUV's formidable performance is this 2.5 litre turbocharged 5-cylinder engine, which develops nearly 300 kilowatts.
The engine, which is 26 kilos lighter and more powerful than the engine in the previous RSQ3, drives through a 7-speed S-tronic transmission, an efficient dual-clutch unit with paddles for shifting manually. On a frozen lake in the north of Sweden, the RSQ3, equipped with studded snow tyres, acquitted itself very capably. The vehicle's sports suspension reacting to changing situations within 10 milliseconds, and the engine providing the right sort of flexibility for optimised traction and acceleration on the low friction surface. That flexible nature ensured substantive torque was available from as low as 2000 RPM, but the engine will also rev all the way to 7000 RPM, accompanied by a soul-stirring 5-pot clamour. There was a little turbo lag present when the transmission was left to its own devices, but switched to manual mode, the engine was more responsive, also braking on the overrun to set up the right attitude on the approach to corners. The RSQ3's handling in either of the two RS modes is skewed towards natural oversteer with the stability control turned off. That makes it easier to adjust the RSQ3's handling in low grip conditions. Brake pedal feel allows for fine modulation, and the car's balance improves markedly with just enough weight on the nose prior to turning in. Whether on the open road at touring speeds or holding opposite lock on an icy surface, the RSQ3's driving position is spot on. The contoured sports seats were the right distance from the pedals, and there was the appropriate level of reach adjustment for the wheel to be close enough to the driver. The interior of the RSQ3 reaches the same standard of quality and design that we've come to expect from Audi. There's enough room for adults in the rear, although the Sportback's lower roofline compromises headroom slightly. As a practical wagon for a young family, the RSQ3 comes up trumps. There are 2 USB ports in the front, adjustable vents in the rear, and the rear seats fold down and lock in place for transporting larger goods.
Audi has confirmed the RSQ3 Duo will go on sale in Australia in August, starting from just under $90,000.